Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, in the first video we have discussed outline of the story, how to develop the outline into a complete story, right? Now in this video I am going to discuss the story which I have elaborated for you people with the help of that outline, right? Now first of all you have to give the title to the story. Title is very much important. You have to give the title, that is A Foolish Stag. The story was about a stag, so you may give the title A Foolish Stag here. Now starting off the story, one day, once upon a time, you may start your story in different ways, like you may use this word once, one day, once upon a time. It's the typical start of the story, once upon a time, comma, right? A stag was drinking water at a stream. Clear? Now the story is in past tense. I have changed the present form of the verbs into past tense, right? A stag was drinking water at a stream, at a pool, at a pond. A stream, as I have told you earlier, that it's a brook, nadi, or pool or pond. You may select, you may choose any word out of these three. He saw his reflection, right? In the outline you have seen present tense, right? Here I have used the second form of sees, that is past tense. He saw his reflection in the clear water of the stream. Select any word out of these three. Clear water of the stream, full stop. He liked, he praised his beautiful horns. Now this is past tense. He liked his beautiful horns, but he disliked his thin, ugly legs. He liked his horns because they were shiny, because they were long, they were big, but he hated his thin, ugly legs. He disliked his thin legs. He thought that his legs were ugly, they were not beautiful as his horns. Suddenly he saw some hounds. Hounds mean hunting dogs, running after or running towards him. He ran into the jungle to save his life. To save his life, he ran into the jungle. Soon his legs carried him far away from the hounds. Carried is second form of carries. You have seen carries in the outline, but you have to use past tense of that carries, that is carried. Now second paragraph of the story, it's better to write or divide the outline into two paragraphs. It's better to write the story into two short paragraphs, right? But unluckily, this is second paragraph, but unluckily, unfortunately, comma, his beautiful horns, the horns which he liked the most, were caught in a bush. Bush means jhari. He tried to free himself but failed. Meanwhile, in the meantime, the hounds overtook him. Overtook him means caught him, got control over him, right? Hounds, hunting dogs, overtook him, caught him, and tore him into pieces. Tore, cheer pharna, right? Tore is the second form of tear. Tore him into pieces. Now in the end you have to give the moral, right? Maybe sometimes you will see the moral along with the outline, but here you have to mention the moral must in the end, right? It has got marks. Moral, all that glitters is not gold. Title and moral you have to suggest by yourself. All that glitters is not gold. Appearances are often deceptive. This is the second moral. If you have another moral in your mind, you may mention here. It gives a good impression on the checker. Appearances are often deceptive. Pride had the fall. This is the third moral, right? Now, the meaning of the first moral I have already discussed, but here in the end I'm again discussing it for you people, that everything shiny or fancy doesn't mean that it is valuable. It is valuable, right? Now, all things that are good as they look. Appearances are often deceptive. Deceptive means deceivable, deceive. to deceive something, right? Deceiving. Appearances, looks, all things are not as good as they look. Or good appearance doesn't always equal to good. Good appearance, good look doesn't always equal to good quality, right? Now, hopefully, you have understood this story. You have understood the method how to write the story with the help of the given outline. Now, write this story in your neat copies, right? Write it neatly, write it clearly, fully in your neat copies. Write the moral in the end, title on top of the story, and in past tense you have to write the story, right? Hopefully you have understood today's lecture. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.